Aaron Rodgers is contemplating his future in football ahead of his 19th season in the NFL. The Green Bay Packers quarterback is on a so-called darkness retreat where he's hoping to avoid all distractions as he considers his next move. Joining us now to talk about potential options for the 39-year-old former Super Bowl champ and MVP, as well as other major stories in sports news, is CBS News special correspondent James Brown. JB is also the host of the NFL Today and Inside the NFL, which streams exclusively on Paramount+. JB, good to see you, my friend.
And I am going to answer your question by asking Anne-Marie, how is the new husband, the new father, how is the new father doing? Is he alert?
You know, remarkably so. But as you know, because you're a dad too, there's kind of like, you're sort of floating on air in like, you know, the first month.
Very giddy.
But then when it starts to drag on till like 2 months, 3 months, then you're like, kid, I suggest 8 hours of nap time.
That's right. That was this little move that I was doing was like my Energizer Bunny move. Like I keep going and going and going and going. But I definitely, JB, had moments where I was like, I was telling earlier today that I jogged home from work yesterday after doing CBS Mornings and the stream.
Right.
And I shouldn't have done that because I was on 2 hours sleep. And normally I can do 3 miles easily. And I was dragging and I was listening to music on my headset and I could not. I was hearing the music, but not hearing it.
Yes.
It felt really weird.
But then what happens is then you get home and you want to hit a wall, you want to face plant,
but you can't. You can't because the kid is like, Daddy.
Before Chloe gets on my case, let me just say quickly, I heard your story this morning. And Vlad, I know while you are a runner, this will be a training camp like none. Thank you very much.
I'm ready for it, JB. All right, so let's talk about what Aaron Rodgers might be ready for. What is this darkness retreat?
I know.
It's like so weird. Why don't you just say, I'm taking a break?
It sounds very gaunt.
It's exactly. It? Like, just be like, hey, I'm taking some time off. Like, darkness retreat, and what's he thinking about for his career?
And to be in the darkness for 4 days so as to focus and reach a level of clarity that will help him to understand what he really wants to do, whether it includes retirement, whether it's to be traded to another team, or whatever. I mean, my gosh, he's been there for 18 years with the Green Bay Packers, and they have treated him, I think, exceedingly well. The issues simply are Aaron wants to have more control, more say, more involvement on a lot of the team decisions. And there's no question somebody of his caliber, and it's not atypical, will at least get a word with management in terms of what they're looking to do. But as Bill Cowher and so many other coaches, Tony Dungy, they tell us often, players play, coaches coach.
Indeed. So this is a bit of good news. A WNBA star, Brittney Griner, has signed with the Phoenix Mercury, one-year deal. This is after the ordeal of being imprisoned in Russia. I think it's going to be great to see her back on the court. What are some of the big questions that you have as you look towards her return to professional basketball?
Number one, it's going to take time for her to get back to her level of proficiency. Look, 10 months in a Russian detention center and penal colony. Mm-hmm. She did not get a chance to practice basketball, play against competition, or any of that. And even at the highest level, look, Michael Jordan, when he went to play baseball for a year, when he came back, even given all of the gifts that he had, it took him a minute to get back in shape, to make sure that his quickness, his ability to read things quickly on the floor would get back in place. So it's going to take time. 10 months is a long time. She hasn't practiced against any other teams, played in exhibition or preseason games, all of that about sharpening her skills. Number two, there's the issue of security. Many people are concerned about that given what she did go through. However, in the WNBA, you cannot take private chartered flights. That just isn't in the collective bargaining agreement. So I'm hoping that ownership with the team will at least foot the bill to give her security when she goes through the the public airports and the like. That is an issue for her, but we're all pulling for her because she's got the ability.
Yeah, and I really hope that this whole thing doesn't end the conversation about the way we compensate professional female athletes. Because one of the things I thought of is, she was going to Russia because that's what she needed to do to make some good money, right? And
because there's an off season, and they don't, when they're not playing, you're not making
right. So now that option, I would think, is certainly not available to her, but I would think many other athletes are questioning whether or not they want to do that. And then what does that mean? Why aren't we compensating them?
Hey, and look, let's be real clear. The basketball that is played in the WNBA, many coaches will tell you it is the best brand of team-oriented basketball, period. In the NBA, I understand we've got guys who can do acrobatic, superhuman kinds of things, and and it certainly has its followers. But in terms of the purity of basketball, team orientation, and excellent players, the WNBA has it. Look, Breonna Stewart, she even offered to contribute her name, image, and likeness money to the league so that they can provide charter flights for these athletes. But it's going to cost about some $20 million to do that. But you make a great point, Anne-Marie. They deserve parity because the game is a quality game. Ask any NBA player, and he'll tell you that as well.
All right.
JB.
Oh, JB, you know, we could keep talking, but I guess we've eaten up all of our time. JB, thank you very much.
Hey, tell Chloe, thanks for letting me just welcome the dad back into the fold.
Love it.
You guys have a great one. Yes.
Thanks, JB.